Hi guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution, and I'm here today to bring you a monthly message for the sign of Capricorn for September 2021. Keep in mind, my friends, this is a general message, so take what you feel resonates for you, disregard the rest, and go about your day. But know that no matter what messages do come through, it's still up to you and your active free will. The choices you make and the steps you take in this world, your Grassroots Evolution. What you can do right here, right now, with what you have at hand. So for me, that's personal freedom, it's personal power, and it's something that lies at the tips of our fingers, and it lies at the soles of our feet, because only we can do these things. Use your power wisely, my friends. So before I get into this reading as well, I just want to give a huge shout out to all my subscribers. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thanks for being here. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. If you feel like you'd like to see more of this kind of reading at the end and you'd like to subscribe, please do join this journey with me. I'd love to have you along the ride. And guys, if you'd like the reading or if you just want to help support me, smash the like button. I would absolutely appreciate it. Let's help as well circulate these messages to more people who may actually need to hear them. So before I also get started, we're going to take a minute to call in spirit. I'm going to ask Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Gabriel, my team of light, and any of your spirit guides who would be here for the highest good of the entire collective to join us, to guide, guard, bless, and protect myself, this reading, and any of you who would ask for it, to use me as the clearest channel possible, delivering messages for the most far-reaching of you, but again, only top-notch messages here today, messages from spirit that are only for our highest good. So if you don't feel it's for you, don't make it fit, right? This also, what I'm hearing is, even though I'm asking for members, I'm all tongue-tied, okay? I tried to record your intro like 5 times. It got 5 minutes into a reading and stumbled over my words so bad there was no going back. So either there's something really important that is probably coming out, or my nerves are all a ball of nerves today. But so if I fumble and get my words jumbled, I apologize, guys. But I've tried this a few times, and I'm not, it's not like I'm getting any specific feelings about it. It's just Thor. It's just more tongue-tied. Some of you as well may feel like that your words are just never coming out right, that you've got something important to say, you've got something important to do, but you're having trouble finding a way to actually execute this. For some of you, that's what I feel like. Thor's red, black, and gold dragon protects you in time of change. It's a time of rapid transition and transformation. Relax. You are safe. And you're safe to move about how you see fit, because Thor's red, black, and gold dragon is going to turn any of those naysayers into cinder. Let's see what else we have here, okay? So what I was going to say about this is that even though I'm asking for a message for September, this message is timeless. It's just whenever you need to hear it. And it may be picking up from something that you're going through now, something that's from the past life, or something you haven't encountered yet, and a couple months down the line, you're like, oh yeah, that's what she was saying. For some of you as well, you may have a really strong affinity for Thor. They're reminding me of Thor, okay, actually Thor, and you are worthy. You're always worthy of that hammer. You will always be able to call down the lightning. There's thunder in your heart, there's thunder in your soul. Things may be difficult, things may be hard, but you're able to persevere and push through whatever this is. I'm going to read out of the book in a minute for this, because I feel like there's something probably pretty important, and it keeps suggesting to read out of the book. I feel, and I'm going to be honest with you about this, because I'm not sure why, but I feel uncomfortable in this reading. I feel uncomfortable giving this information out when there's nothing for me. There should be no reason to. So I feel like, again, I may be picking up on some of your energy that are feeling uncomfortable, or you're in an uncomfortable situation. Again, just remember that you are safe, you are protected, and you are absolutely loved. And again, you are always worthy of this protection. And you are always worthy of your powers, the power that is you. So you have the magenta dragon. These are the ones that fell to the floor. So there was 5. which enables you to bring forward your soul wisdom, awaken your soul memories and higher spiritual understanding, prepare for accelerated ascension. This could also be what this is, that something is happening so fast for you guys, or it feels so fast that it's just uncomfortable because you're uncomfortable at the speed in which things are changing. For some of you, this is you. This is this spiritual growth, and I feel like you're being catapulted into the future kind of thing, where so many things are being burned away. When I tried to do the reading for the first 5 minutes, I got the fire dragon came out with it. The same with the black Saturn. Dragon from Saturn, which is about protection, and which is also about burning away lower energies with this the fire dragon, to burn away the lower energies so that you can sit in this good juju. You have the earth dragon. Capricorn, you are definitely an earth sign, so this would make sense. But like I said, with the fire that showed up in the first part of this is the land dragon, that it says it clears your path and land around you. So spirit, and I definitely feel like these dragon, I keep hearing dragon warriors, but the dragon entities or the dragon spirit here is very protective of you, helping you. So it says stay grounded, be ready to serve. Stuck energy is clearing, you can move forward in life. And this is wonderful too, because this earth dragon, often we think of earth as fairly stable, fairly secure, not always super changing, but it is. It's changing all around us. And I'm hearing like the tectonic plates and the shifting and things like that, that the earth is always shifting and it is always moving. I'm hearing landslides as well, things like that, where the earth can change shape and it can change form, like the actual dirt. So this is something I think for you, I'm also hearing, is that you can change shape and you can change form too. Whatever energy or whatever place you may have felt stuck in, that energy is starting to burn away. So this magenta dragon, for some of you, I heard the sunsets in the sky, that beautiful, beautiful color. Sunset, sunrises is right too, that beautiful orange pink when it's first coming up, when it's first going down. For some of you, I feel like what I heard is there's a lot of key codes embedded in that for you. There's something about ley lines as well. It may actually be helpful. For some of you, may want to go and try and look at the sunset or the sunrise in different geographical locations around the world, because there could be really important codes for you. And there's a hummingbird at my feeder, or not my feeder, I have a little hanging basket right on the other side of me, and there's a hummingbird eating that. For some of you, there is spirit all around you, and sorry, I'm trying to focus on your reading, but I'm focusing on this. There's so much beauty, okay, in the world, and you're here for a reason. There's accelerated ascension. Awaken your soul memories and higher spiritual understanding. The pink rose dragon prepares your heart to connect. For some of you, I definitely feel like there's a relationship. I was feeling that as well before. I had 4 cards in that first reading, and this is not that reading, but it's the similar energy just coming up in a different way, where we had 2 very feminine energies, the Kuan Yin's pink dragon and the white lunar dragon with the black Saturn and the fire dragon. So very, very even mix. And it felt like within you there's this a balancing out of masculine and feminine polarities. For some of you, it actually could be a counterpart, or masculine, feminine coming together. There could be partnership, you could be working with someone, but it could be a lot of different things. But there's rapid transformation happening. Thor was the first one, the big one. Okay, so this rose dragon prepares your heart to connect with the higher facets of the cosmic heart. Open your heart to warm-hearted love and diamond light. Connect with the love of the universe. And I think that this is potentially difficult for some of us to feel that, but I think this goes from that Thor portion where you are worthy. You're always going to be able to summon that power. You're always going to be able to summon the lightning if you need it. Don't doubt your power. Don't doubt your abilities, my friends, because you are way more powerful than you know. Spirit chose to put you here on this earth for a reason. Why? Not because you're not powerful, but because you're important and there's something really important for you to help the rest of humanity with. And maybe what I'm hearing is it came from you learning your lessons, but it means you have to use your gifts, my friends. Don't keep them to yourselves. Some of you, I feel, are really cultivating them right now as well. But this is really important to know that a lot of these gifts are going to come from this heart space. So if sometimes we don't want to acknowledge them, or we don't want to feel this, we don't want to let that stuff in, here's where I'm feeling Spirit's like, you have to. It's time. It's time. Stay grounded. Be ready to serve. Know that I heard, like, if expressing or feeling these feelings isn't something that is usually something that you like to let in, this may be daunting. This may feel very, very new to you. But Spirit's like, they're saying right away that it's okay. Relax. You're safe to do this. There's not going to be something bad that happens because you allow yourself to feel. Your heart, the opening up of the heart chakra is really, really important, I feel like, right now. So you have the air dragon. There is a lot of balance here. There's earth, there's air, and you have the alpha dragon, which when I was pre-shuffling, the omega dragon came out here too. So this alpha dragon, harness the divine masculine power of creation, destroy the old, visualize your dream, help to manifest a new world. Be that I'm hearing place marker, but that's not what I'm asking. I heard place markers, so some of you may know what that means. I feel like if you're not ready to continue on a journey right now, place marker, right? I'm thinking about, I read a while back Terry Fox's the book called His Story. It's a really, really wonderful book. It's really, really eye-opening, and just how wonderful and magnificent that man actually was, how much hope he had, how much drive he had, and how he was willing to accomplish his goals. And I feel like there's something here about that as well. Spirit's cutting me off about why I was remembering Terry Fox. It'll come back to me. The air dragon helps you rise above earthly matters. Communicate honestly, brings inspiration and hope. See life from a higher perspective. They're bringing you back to these key codes and these ley lines as well for some of you. For some of you, your physical presence and your physical being in the location that you are, it's very important. It's very important for the work that you do. It's very important for who you are, but it's also very important for the people and the energies around you. You affect your, I want to say habitat, but you affect the energy around you more than you can know. Okay, so I think it's really important that you're coming at this right, and that if things feel like they're just happening faster than you can even get your grip on, do some grounding exercises, get your feet on the ground, spread your feet apart, very much feel connected here. But I think that for some of you, you may feel a little out of your element. I think it's very interesting here that we have the earth dragon, we have the air dragon, we have this heart, which to me this is swords, pentacles, cups. And honestly, I almost feel like we have fire here with the magenta. There's a huge balance, and karmic balancing is coming. Kuan Yin showed itself too in the first 5 minutes, right? Like I said, and Kuan Yin there is talking about bringing this transcendent love to help reset karmic balance. Transcendent love is one of these things that it transcends space, it transcends time, and it's one of these things that we can't even put a definition on, because this kind of love is different from all other kinds of loves we may have experienced. So for some of you, I definitely feel like this is within partnership. For others of you, there may be a person that was a catalyst to this transformation. For some of you, this is huge, groundbreaking spiritual realizations and epiphanies for you. So I'm going to grab a message from Thor's Thor before I move on. And I know we've spent a lot of time on these cards, but I hope it makes sense. I hope it resonated. I hope that it hasn't just been a jumble, because the energy for me is very difficult to explain. And like I said, there's something in it that makes me feel nervous, and I'm not sure why. Just bear with me is what I'm asking you guys. I heard very strongly today too, like Capricorn was the first reading I needed to do, and you guys are the first reading. It's just been very difficult for this reading to get out there. Thor. Okay, so when I'm talking here, if I say something that triggers you or you find interesting or whatnot, just use this. You know what, you may want to look something up, or what can you use this information with going forward in your day-to-day worlds to create positive change, or to be able to relax a bit more on this rapid ascension journey. I heard Merkaba as well for some of you. So during this incredible period of transition, everything on your planet is changing rapidly. Thor's mighty red, black, and gold dragons work directly for Archangel Gabriel, the mighty archangel in the overall command of fire, who sends them to any area or situation that needs immediate clearance. Thor is the god of thunder, the elemental master of fire, and his red, black, and gold dragons carry powerful fire energy. For the optimum use of this blazing power, they connect with Mars and its ascended aspects, Nigeli, so they can act as peaceful spiritual warriors throughout the universe. Drawing this card indicates that you are ready to change a situation, circumstance, or relationship, or are already doing so. This is a challenge for you, and the universe is reminding you that you have earned the right to receive support and assistance. Your guidance is to ask an army of Thor's dragons to make this transformation, then relax, knowing you are safe, guided, and supported. Thor's red, black, and gold dragons will ensure you make the change in a way that is the highest good for all concerned. These very hardworking warrior dragons consume dense energies very rapidly and thoroughly, and they come to you with dedication, love, and wisdom, so accept graciously what they have to offer you. This card is also a call to service. You are being asked to send Thor's dragons to places and situations that need their protection at this time. I'm just going to pause you guys. My nose is so itchy. Okay, I am back. So, really calling on Thor's dragons right now, but no, I think that there's a lot changing in our world right now. In a lot of the readings, I keep getting the Christed dragon and the Christ light. I think Christ consciousness is really important right now, and those of us who are workers of the light, who work with Christ consciousness, who work with higher realms, who are ready to help support, I feel like, the rest of humanity in this process as well. It's really important for us to be here, so know that you are protected. There's also something I'm hearing for some of you, okay? If there's a divine counterpart situation, or if there is something like that there's being picked up on, I feel definitely more masculine energy here, but it doesn't matter whether you identify more as a masculine or a feminine, because Spirit's asking you to harness that masculine energy of creativity right now. So I do feel more on this side, whoever I'm speaking to, I do feel you have more masculine energy. What I'm hearing with this as well is that potentially your counterpart, you're going through the process of ascension that your counterpart may have went. I heard 2017, 2018. There's something happening where this is where I feel it may even be that bringing that karmic balance back, because there's been lessons learned. And I think that it's now time to, where they say here, communicate honestly. This is the time, because to visualize a dream, to bring something into creation, to harness that power, and as well to harness that mighty thunder, to hear you roar, to be a presence, is what I'm hearing as well. We want to communicate correctly. And if you want to help visualize, you want to help create a new world, are we going to do that, I heard, with lies? Are we going to do that with confused communication, or are we going to be open? Are we going to be honest? We know, you know what, this time we want to do it from our heart space. We want to come from an open heart, because I feel like if we come closed off, what are you doing? What's the point, right? Here's where it says, this pink dragon, I was so guided to bring my beautiful chunk of rose quartz in for you today. And this pink dragon is preparing your heart. So I think as well, for some of you, if you're going through a really difficult time, or if you're experiencing a heart awakening, if you're seeing things differently as well right now, I think that it's really important for some of you, use your rose quartz, put it in your pocket, get some if you don't have it. But I also hear the seraphim angels. These are God's holy angels, and their color is associated with pink. That's hope, faith, charity. I think it's very, very important for you to help open your heart. So some of you, you may want to, I heard, like, do some Reiki for heart chakra. What we can do right now, if you'd like, is take your shoes off. And we're going to imagine, I also heard diamond light. So you're going to be bringing in white diamond light down through your crown with each breath. And I want you guys to imagine this beautiful pink rose quartz love coming into our heart space. It can be green if you would like as well. And if you see at the bottom the alpha here, he has green at the bottom, because that is also a superpower, this alpha that is connected to the heart as well. So let's take 3 deep breaths in. If you guys don't want to do this, just skip it and we'll get into the other cards in a second. So take your first deep breath in, spread your toes apart, feel them connecting into the earth. And I want you guys to breathing in deep, imagine white light, diamond light coming down through your crown. And while you're breathing in, simultaneously this pink rose quartz aura is going into your heart space, and breathe out anything that is not love and light. The second time was a lot, but this time, again, breathe them in. Light coming down, light coming in. Let's breathe in again. Breathing in love and light and wholeness and willingness and readiness for change. Allow this light to swirl up and make you feel powerful. And I ask with your breath out to release anything that is getting in your way or standing in your way of this open heart. And one more time, guys, let's breathing in love, light, life, joy, reasons to be here, desires to be here, and knowing our mission. Breathing out anything that is negative or inauthentic to our being. And we ask that all that is left in this is love and light. Connect to your heart chakra, because there's your superpower, my friends. So I'm going to move on. It's been a lengthy time. The bottom of the deck, they just want me to say, is Earth and Fire Dragon, which makes sense. Works with you to clear the 5th dimensional ley lines. It's time for your service. When you give, you receive. So there was definitely something about ley lines. I've got the past life oracle here, and I'm just going to ask for a quick message before I move into tarot. Spirit, what message would you like anyone watching to know? You get the trees and imprisonment and slavery. Now this one was in the reverse. I feel like for some of you, it's definitely been your mind where has been the hardest place, and the imprisonment and the slavery has been to ourselves. For others of you, you may have just felt like, you've never been free. And one of the cards, I believe might be this one. Nope. It was at the first part with the fire dragon that I did not keep recorded, was to enjoy your freedom. And this is one of these things is where maybe potentially in a past life you've been locked up for your voice, locked up for your words or your gifts or your talents, your magical abilities, whatever it is. But here's a time where I think it's really important for you to clear your mind and clear your headspace. That feeling of imprisonment, some of you, I feel like I heard as well, you may actually have been incarcerated in this lifetime, or something that is you're going through right now. And that right there is what I'm hearing, is use that time wisely to learn the lessons that is meant for you, and so that when this chapter of your life is over, it really is a fresh start. It may be, though, hard for you because of this, like I said, to feel free. With the trees here, many of you have been tree people in past lives. You have an affinity to trees potentially, but I think that this is also important because these are the lungs. This is what helps breathe life into us. So it's also, I feel, asking you more and more to make sure that you are grounded, but also connecting to heaven, being on this earth as well, being in this earth plane, but accepting yourself. And I heard accepting your mighty presence in this world, because like the trees, they have a presence. There's a beautiful energy to them. For some of you, is what I heard is listen to the winds, listen to the trees and the wind, and this may be also really helpful for meditation for you. So I have the Cat Tarot with me today, and we're going to ask for a little tarot wisdom, please, for Capricorn. Anyone who's resonated, this could be a separate message as well, so if you don't resonate with this part, don't worry about it. The bottom of the deck, so the bottom of the deck is the 8 of Pentacles, and I think it's important because the work's been put in, right? We've learned here. See that cat licking his chops? Because he's perfected his skill, right? Not only that, but yo, this cat gets to sit at the table, right? Not only does my owner give me beautiful, delicious, fresh fishes, but I get to sit at the table and do it. You have the Strength card that came out, because it's time to roar. It's time to speak the truth. Time to do it with integrity. You also have the Empress here, which I think is also very, very interesting. This is divine feminine energy. This is you as well, potentially. Some of you, this is accessing your feminine qualities, accessing if you are a feminine. This is accessing that power and that strength that you have and creating in your way. There is definitely that masculine feminine polarity still here. For some of you, I feel like as well, as imprisonment potentially has been a relationship, okay, or an inability to speak your truth. For some of you, I heard you may admire the strength of this person. This could be a motherly person. I also heard it could be Taurus, but it could be get some more clarification. Tell me about the Empress, Strength, and the 8 of Pentacles, please. They're showing me the infinity sign on this Strength, because you've been through cycles and cycles and cycles before, right? We've been through lifetimes, and I feel like it's because now you're starting to realize where it all fits in, and there's more. Starting to realize where it all fits in, but having learned the lessons from the past, so that starting a new cycle this time, it's done right. Dropped a card, so let's see what that is. You get the 10 of Cups. This card, to me, it feels like an ending. I'm going to read it. Some of this is gluttony too, but this is just that dinner time may be over, right? But it's also that in this case, while these bowls may be empty right now, this cat has enough bowls, has been fed enough of these bowls, that there's I heard like they should be truly grateful. The thing about these two cats is check out their blue eyes, alright? So for some of you, you may have blue eyes, is also what I heard, but for some of you, maybe this is where coming from a higher perspective and needing to see clearly is also very important. Because this Strength, while Spirit, and they're showing me the bottom, this alpha dragon, right? This masculine and this feminine, we want to use our strength in a very balanced way, okay? So let's find that book for the 10 of Cups. Okay, the 10 of Cups. It says, let's face it, 10 cups is a lot for one alone. This alignment of beautiful bowls can be a protective barrier above your head or something to keep an eye on. The prettiest bowls still hurt when they tumble. The sight of the rainbow means the end of hard times, especially where family is concerned. There's a great happiness ahead. Think togetherness and not competition. Not a bad time to think about buying a new home either. Just make sure it has lots of big windows that lets in the rays of sunshine. Some of you may be moving. Some of you may be needing a bigger house with the Empress as well, is what I heard, because there could be like pregnancy. Somebody with you could be pregnant as well. But I don't as much get that as I think that there's just been a lot of love building, and that it's almost like this house of love is building as well. That all of these hard times are over, right? The rainbow going up. This is that peace offering after, and I think it's something that you've been working a long time, so enjoy it because you deserve it, my friends. Again, if it resonates and you'd like to let me know, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. But if not, totally fine. I love you all, and I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.